Your Honor, kindly agenda item number 1, Noble Procedural versus State of AP. I learned counsel for this case is out of station.
Which counsel?
The main counsel is J. Juluju, and counsel is seeking adjournment on behalf of petitioner.
Yes.
I'm for state.
You're the amicus.
No, for
You're the-
state.
Oh, you're for the state. You are Miss Hinti Jira.
I'm yet to receive paperwork.
Okay. Please write down. Office note dated 14/2/2025 indicates that Miss Hinti Jairam has been appointed as a legal aid counsel to appear on behalf of respondent number 2. Stop the learned counsel submits that she has not received the paper book. Stop registry to furnish Miss Hinti Jairam a copy of the paper book. Mr.
Jitado.
G.
Jitado.
Talo, learned counsel, additional public prosecutor, appears for respondent number 1. Stop. Mr.
Arriba.
R. Riba, learned counsel submits that Mr. J. Jongluju, it's in the cost list, okay, is the leading counsel in the case, and that since he has some personal difficulties, the matter may be adjourned for how much?
The counsel is out of station.
For a week.
Your Honor, if the matter may be fixed that after 19 May.
Why so far away? No.
Your Honor, counsel is very sorry for the inconvenience, but the learned counsel is out of station in this circumstance.
When is he coming back? come back
He will
only
be
in the
available after 18th of May. So if the any fixed date can be for this 19th.
No, we cannot go that far.
Your Honor, if the case may be fixed after 4 weeks.
No, we're not adjourning for 4 weeks. We'll adjourn for 2 weeks. Let the matter be, in view of above, let the matter be adjourned for 2 weeks. Registry to list the matter. No, in view of above, list the matter again after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. We inform your leading counsel to be there. This is a criminal appeal. If he takes up the brief, he should be there to appear.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Much obliged, Your Honor.
Pleasure.
No, I'll mention. May it pleases your lordship. I beg to mention for an unlisted motion, lordship.
What is the urgency? What,
Urgency is that means Human Rights Commission has worked beyond its jurisdiction, and for which ERO certain direction has been given, and tomorrow date is fixed before the Human Rights Commission, lordship. So with that matter, I have filed a writ petition, lordship.
what kind of direction has been given?
He has given ERO to cancel the voter ID of the petitioner. So which is beyond the jurisdiction without listening or without issuing a notice. A complaint is being filed by a person from the state of Tripura in the state of Arunachal Pradesh to cancel the voter's ID and to lodge a complaint so that he has obtained that fraudulently. So I have challenged that, lordship, and we are before lordship.
Can we come up on Monday?
Lordship, urgency is there, lordship. This is the reason. And I have traveled for that only, lordship. I humbly pray
When did you file the petition?
today, lordship.
I think, madam, will take some time. You have it on Monday.
Lordship, certain urgency is there, lordship. Already I had filed it. So before lordship rises, it will come, lordship.
You could have come yesterday. Why have you come today, last minute?
Lordship, there were certain difficulties, lordship. This is the reason I had to come today.
That's why there's also certain difficulty on the part of this court also. That's why we cannot take up the matter today. Let it be on Monday, we'll see.
I'll be able to satisfy lordship on the issues which I have filed.
No, time factor is not there. You see, this court is rising early, that's why.
I can understand if time permits, lordship, because within the min time, if it getting listed, that much time, I won't waste lordship's time, lordship.
All right.
Within
at your risk then.
Yes, lordship.
If it reaches, we'll take it up. If not, we'll go to Monday.
Yes, lordship.
All right. Yes.
Deeply obliged, lordship.
Yes. What is this matter? Mr. Pangu?
My lord, this was the transfer matter. My lord, instructions were sought for.
Okay.
Pending
What
and
is the instruction?
No, your lordship.
No instruction.
No instructions so far, your lordship. I may be given a week's time, Your Lordship.
R. Ram, Learned Counsel for the which department? Forest Department.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Submits that he's yet to receive instructions
Yes, Your Lordship.
and prays for further 1 week time. Considering the prayer, list the matter again on,
After a week, Your Lordship.
list the matter again on today's 13th, is it? 2025. Interim order passed delay shall continue
Right.
till then.
Okay. Okay, Your Lordship.
Please, Your Lordship.
Market.
Yes, market. Lordship may see page 33.
33.
Yes.
Under what provision this permission is granted?
That time, Lordship, there was no municipal. It was granted by the Deputy Commissioner.
Under by which order? Is it page
Order,
19?
order is 29 April 2016.
Page 19?
And it's page 19.
What are the terms and conditions?
The terms and conditions are, motto of the market is written, then it is for general employment to the local youth. Finest organic vegetables have to be sold. All items have to be sold as per government rate. Traffic should not be disturbed. Sufficient space for vehicle parking should be maintained. Sufficient volunteers should be employed for traffic regulations during peak hours. Liquor or any kind of gambling is strictly prohibited. PA system should be tuned at the minimum level of audibility. Any damage to the public, private property should be borne by the organizer. Any law and order problem should not be handled by the organizer.
Okay. Pursuant to this permission, you have been operating the market.
Yes, Lord,
Then any hurdle in between?
no, Lordship.
Only in 25th of March, this order has come.
Yes, Lordship, I'm referring to the photograph at page 33,
Yes.
just to show, Lordship, the market which they are operating is
But-
in this.
But
It-
this photograph is taken on which date?
This photograph, Lordship, recently,
It can be very old photograph also.
no, Lordship, I know this personally. These shades, your Lordship can see it's a small shades. As my Lordship on page 33. Shades.
Yes.
These are under these shades, the market is operating. It is not on the road.
No, seems to be very symmetrical and systematic,
Yes,
but otherwise the order speaks otherwise. That you have been asked to maintain a distance of 20 meters from the highway on both
yes,
sides.
yes.
But there has been a lot of traffic congestion. And for which reason they have
Yes,
to this order.
suppose Lordship, suppose they say that it is this problem because of this they are doing. Then also Lordship, there are provisions under the law. There is a provision for summary trial under the BNSS 152 onwards. There is a provision for issuance of notice. All these things are there, Lordship. But one of the grounds which they have said is you have been running it unauthorizedly. That is not correct, Lordship. Now these are, Lordship, these are not mere shopkeepers. These are people who are poor vegetable vendors. They operate only on Tuesday and Saturday. So the closure of the market itself, there are so many provisions which the Deputy Commissioner could have resorted to.
The permission is granted to one person.
Yes,
So this person is what? Again,
this
Or
person is
on-
the owner of the land, and the petitioners, they are operating under this, Lordship.
petitioners are somebody else.
They are vegetable vendors.
This,
There are Lordship, there are
It-
351 persons.
okay, but it is not this person to whom allotment has been made who is before this court.
No, Lordship,
That-
because she is not a vegetable vendor. She is just allowing the premises to be, she has just built this market and she's not running the vegetable shops.
So what is your locus then?
Lordship, the
Somebody has been authorized to run the thing,
Lordship,
the market,
yes,
and authority has prevented that no further market should be made in this area.
Lordship,
Now, the person to whom allotment has been made has not come to the court. It is those people.
It is these
vendors.
people who are affected, Lordship.
Uh,
It is these people who are affected because they are the ones
But
who are earning the livelihood through this market, Lordship.
that may be the thing, but what is
Yes.
the locus? I don't think calls for any intervention unless the person who's affected comes to the court.
Lordship, her livelihood is not affected. The livelihood that is affected is the vegetable vendors, Lordship.
Maybe, but what right?
And they are,
yeah.
they are,
But what do
they are
right,
operating with her permission in the
what right do they have
Lordship.
to continue there when permission is curtailed?
They are, Lordship, in my humble submission, Lordship, they are akin to this street hawkers. This Honorable Supreme Court has also said that you have to give a designated place for street hawkers because it is not a question of just business, but it is a question of livelihood, Lordship. They are at least better placed than illegal street hawkers, Lordship.
The hawkers are given permission, I believe.
No, Lordship,
They are-
earlier
Hawkers-
there were no such permissions, and in that view of the matter, in Lordship, in
So if no permission is there, then they don't have any right.
Lordship.
Permission is given to one Rita Joma.
Yes, but
She is not before the court.
they are leasing this, Lordship. They are the lessers of this Lordship. According to the Land Records and Settlement Act also,
If the allotee, if the allotee wants, allotee can come. but not
Lordship,
the-
Lordship,
not this-
according to the Land Records and Settlement Act also, the allotee can sublease, Lordship. There is a provision for that.
Maybe, but where is the document showing that the allotee has subleased to these petitioners?
There is no such written
Then-
document, but it is with her permission, Lordship.
No, I don't think this is maintainable, Ms. Dange. Let the allotee come, then we'll see. Supposing a contract is given to Mr. A,
Yes,
Mr. A gives it to C, D, and F.
yes,
C, D, and F comes to the court
yes. Lordship.
against the government, saying that why you have canceled my
The
contract.
petitioner number
Government
4,
will say, we have no business with you.
yes,
Our agreement was with this person A.
yes, Lordship.
Then
The
what happens?
petitioner number 4, is the power of attorney holder of the owner, Lordship.
Where is that?
That power of attorney is at page 22.
Yes, state government. Why have you issued this order?
Leadership actually this petitioner, they did not fulfill this condition. 4 and 5.
So what is the step to be taken? Abruptly, can you stop like that?
Leadership,
What other steps can you take? Some notice, some warning, some process?
So earlier this thing, they were already warned.
Huh?
They were asked earlier also.
How?
In case, I mean, like they, I mean, like what is called.
Is there any
If it is not
document?
within 20 meters, the highway, they'll be evicted. They're not maintaining, there is a lot of traffic jam in that side. Yes, it's better.
Lordship, Lordship, under the BNSS, section 152, if there is a complaint of any such thing, then there is a procedure for summary trial. That is one option. Another option is they can very well evict any person who is on the road. We are not on the road, but they can very well do it. There is also provision under the Motor Vehicles Act.
Okay, please write down. Part Miss Nikit Dungan, Learned Counsel for the Nikita Dungan, Learned Counsel for the petitioners, who submits that the petitioners are aggrieved with the order dated 5/3/2025, bracket annexure Roman 8, issued by the Deputy Commissioner, Capital Itanagar, by which they have been prohibited the operation to operate the Tuesday market at Chimpu, Itanagar, with immediate effect till further order. Stop. The Learned Counsel submits that a permit has been granted to one Srimati Rita Jomo of Chimpu village by order dated 29/4/2016 to operate Google Daily Market at Chimpu, Itanagar, with certain terms and conditions. Stop. The said person has been operating the market. The said person, and under the said person, a number of vendors are operating the market and they are abiding by the terms and conditions provided in the order dated 29/4/2016. Stop. However, by the impugn order, the Deputy Commissioner has prevented them from operating the market. The Learned Counsel submits that the petitioner number 4 is the power of attorney holder of the LOT, and therefore the writ petition has been filed with due authority. Stop. The Learned Counsel submits that the Deputy Commissioner with such complaint against the vendors would have proceeded by invoking the relevant provisions of the BNSSA. But however, without resorting to any such process, the impugn order has been issued abruptly, and therefore the same should be set aside. Next para, in view of above issue notice, returnable by 3 weeks, Mr.
In law.
N. Lawang, Learned Senior Government Advocate, accepts notice on behalf of all the respondents.
All the respondents. There are only 2 respondents.
And therefore, no formal notice is required. Petitioners to serve requisite copies of the writ petition to the Learned Senior Government Advocate within 2 working days. Next para, issue notice on the interim prayer, making it returnable by. When can you get instructions? Wednesday next?
Instruction.
Yes.
Yes.
How much time should you require?
Is
Deputy Commissioner is here only.
Yes, Lordship. Short date may be given, Lordship. There are 351 vendors, Lordship.
21. Making returnable by 21. On which date the Learned Senior Government Advocate shall obtain,
Can it be, Lordship, on 20, Lordship? 20?
I don't know. It all depends on the Learned Senior Government Advocate. Okay, returnable on 20 March 2025. On the next returnable date, the Learned Senior Government Advocate shall obtain instructions with regards to the temporary made by the petitioner. Yes. Yes.
Your Lordship, through this petition, we are seeking protection of our land from the illegal occupation of our land. The fact in this case, Your Lordship, is that we are owners of the land at Parsipar law that in the areas called Pariang and Mangyo. And this land we have been possessing since many years, since the time of our ancestors. Then a project under PMGSY came. Now you see one of the basic requirement of the PMGSY is that the consent of the landowners has to be taken before the sanction of any fund or before implementation of any fund. This consent has not been taken. We are the landowners and our consent has not been taken.
You're challenging which need?
I'm challenging the I'm challenging the NIT.
Yes. Of what is the date?
It is 14/3/2024.
You're coming after more than 1 year.
No, yes, Your Honor, because I have raised this issue with the authority also. So until that time, the tender was not floated, Your Honor. Initially, this tender was floated, then also I raised the issue, and then they cancel it. Then again,
This tender of 14/3/24 was cancelled.
no, this was earlier floated. This tender was earlier floated. Let's just 1 second. There are two tenders, Your Lordship.
What are those? One is 14/3/2024
Yes.
and the other one?
And other one is 5/2/2024. That is page number 34. No, this is the one I'm challenging, Your Lordship. This 5/2/2024.
You're only challenging page 34.
Yes.
What is the date?
So my issue, Your Lordship, is that before any PMGS road sanction is done, the landowners has to be taken, which has not been done in our case. And the manner in which they have obtained the fund sanction for the PMGS road is that they have obtained it by forgery. Because, Your Lordship, one of the basic requirements is that the landowner's consent has to be taken, and then affidavit has to be obtained that there is the land is available. May I please take Your Lordship to the page number 30, Your Lordship. This is the affidavit which is purported to have been donated by the villagers, and on page number 31, Your Lordship. Therefore, Your Lordship, my submission, my prayer, Your Lordship, is that till the next day, my land will be protected.
No, we'll issue short notice on the interim prayers, not like that. Your good name?
My lord, the petitioner number 1, he approached this court by DIL number 4 of 2025, and it was dismissed. And after that, now he has gathered some more petitioner. Now he's again approached on challenging on the same ground.
Petition number 1.
Yes, petitioner number already approached this court by
Petition number 1.
yes.
Nama, that is not disputed, Your
PL number?
PL number is annexed in page 42
I have even annexed it also.
in the petition.
What's
PL
the number?
4 of 2025.
That is not disputed.
Dismissed on which date?
This was dismissed on 3/1/2025, 31/1.
But that was totally
3/1/2025.
31/1/2025.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, that is totally a different issue, Your Lordship. That was filed on the ground of misuse of public fund. That was the basic ground in the PIL.
My lord may read the
And-
orders.
And there was only one petitioner, but here there are numbers of petitioners in this case, Your Lordship.
Okay. Heard Mr.
Ketaja.
K. Taja, Learned Counsel for the petitioners, who submits that by filing this writ petition, the petitioners seek for a direction to seek for a direction to quash and set aside the NIT dated 14/3/2024. Issued by the Executive Engineer / DPIU RWD Laying Yangte. Inviting item rate bids for construction of roads under Vibrant Village Program and its maintenance for 5 years from eligible contractors. Under the PMGSY scheme. The Learned Council submits that in order to execute the work, the consent of the landowners have not been obtained, and instead some forged documents have been made to secure the fund and execute the work. Stop. He submits that since the petitioners have not given any permission to execute the work over their land, appropriate direction should be given to the respondent authorities. To abstain from executing the work over the land of the petitioner pending disposal of the writ petition. Stop at this stage. Mr. G. Tarak, Learned Standing Counsel, RWD, submits that the writ petition is not maintainable since the petitioner number 1 had already approached this court through PIL number 4 of 2024.
25. 2020.
Sorry, PIL number 4 of 2025, which was dismissed on 31/1/2025. Stop. However, Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that the PIL was on a different issue and the other petitioners were not a party to that proceeding. Next para. In view of above, issue notice returnable by 3 weeks. Mr. G. Tarak, Learned Standing Counsel, RWD accepts notice on behalf of the respondent numbers 1 to
7.
1 to 7.
1 to 7 years.
Petitioners to serve requisite copies of the writ petition to Mr. G. Tarak within 3 working days. Petitioners shall also take steps for service of notice upon the respondent numbers 8 and 9 by registered post with AD due within 3 working days. Next para. Also issue notice on the interim prayer made by the petitioner, making it returnable by
4 weeks.
3 weeks, sir.
notice.
Work is already started. Work is also already.
So you obtain instructions.
Therefore, Your Lordship.
We'll fix a shorter date, returnable by 25th of March 2025. learned standing counsel, RWD shall obtain instructions on the next date fixed. Stop the maintainability of the writ petition is also left open.
Your Lordship, till, my learning will proceed till next date.
No, no. We'll see on 25th, depending on
yes.
what he brings. Yes.
May I please, just my lord. My lord, the issue involved now, my lord, because affidavits already have been exchanged, my lord. Now, my lord, keeping in mind the my lord settled proposition of law, the scope of my lord 226, so far the contractual matter is concerned, my lord, tender. Now, my lord, here I am challenging my disqualification, rejection of technical bid. Now, SBD says, my lord, there is a provision whenever the complaint is lodged, my lord, then it has to be disposed within 5 working days, and financial bid should not be opened. In the case, my lord, they have opened the financial bid also, and most probably, I think, further because no interim has been granted in this writ petition, but subject to the outcome, there has been given by this.
Mr.
Now,
Tunar,
my
Mr.
lord.
Tunar, before you continue, see,
My lord.
pleadings are complete, both sides.
My lord.
So there is some positive time today. So this will take some time. Then we can give a date to you, any convenient date which you'd like.
My lord. Considering my lord, urgency, my lord, may I pray, my lord, this matter may be fixed on 19th.
19th is Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah, discussion on 19.
Mr. Pani, मैं बात किया था okay 19th.
Parties are represented by the respective councils and they submit that the pleadings are complete. To stop in view of above and as paid for is the matter for admission hearing on 19th. 19th of March.
Right.
Number 5.
And this is what Kelly.
Your Lordship, I may be given some more time to file a affidavit, Your Lordship.
No, what is this? What is this you're giving me? Caveat?
Pardon, Your Lordship.
Yes. How much time?
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Counsel.
Yes, Your Worship, and the record may also.
What is the matter
record
regarding?
Was also called for you.
Regarding
Dismissal from.
Dismissal from service, Your Worship.
dismissal from service.
Yes, sir.
You have received instructions or not?
Yes, Your Lordship, but most of the instructions are in Hindi, Your Lordship. We have to translate in English, Your Lordship.
Hindi means what was the petitioner working? Where was he working?
He was working in the government
yes.
secretary, Your Lordship.
No, Your Honor, I was working under the Governor Secretariat. Your Honor,
Governor Secretary.
as a cookman.
So the proceedings are done in Hindi.
I have sought extension for leave. That is beyond granted leave, Your Honor. So regard the further extension of leave was not,
Okay.
that is the issue. And the medical document which I have produced before the authority.
All right. We'll grant him some time. You represent the Deputy Secretary Governor also.
1 and 2, Your Lordship.
That's what.
Yes, all the respondents, 1 and 2 respondents.
Parties are represented by the respective councils. Mr. R. Ram, Lanet.
Why Ram?
Y. Ram, Lanet Council submits that he may be granted 3 weeks time. Further 3 weeks time to obtain instructions and to file counter affidavit. Prayers allowed. This is the matter again after 3 weeks. Respondents should also, in the meantime, respondents to file the counter affidavit. The respondents should also produce their relevant records.
Obliged, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, regarding item number 1, Your Lordship, I have received just phone call from the department itself. They have asked me to ask for the 2 weeks time to seek instructions, Your Lordship. After the
After the matter only, I received the phone call.
It's okay. You pray again and it's on the next day. We have already dictated.
Yes, yes. Oblige you.
Yes.
May I please? Your Lordship. My lord, petitioner is aggrieved by the direction of the Human Rights Commission.
Hmm.
And the order is at page, Lordship, page 58. Prior to that, Lordship, which we don't have that order, 29/11/2024, direction was made to the ERO to make an inquiry with regard to, because prior to that, there was a complaint by one person from the state of Tripura, who is private respondent number 7, Lordship, before the DGP. That is annexure 1, Lordship, his complaint, wherein he has stated that
Page.
page, Lordship, page 49 of the writ petition, Lordship.
This is a complaint.
Initial complaint by private respondent number 7, Lordship, from who hails from the state of Tripura, lodging a complaint before the Director General of Police, and he identified himself as a human rights activist from Tripura.
Hmm.
So his rights, he lodged a complaint against the petitioner.
What is the complaint?
The complaint is that he has fraudulently obtained the voter identity card. So the complaint was 22nd of April, 2024. So Director General did not give heed to it because inquiry was made, but prior to thereafter, on 15th of May 2024, he had lodged a complaint, annexure 2, Lordship, which is at page 54, Lordship, before the State Human Rights Commission, stating that the petitioner has fraudulently forged and he has obtained his voter identity card.
Page.
Page 54, Lordship.
This is another complaint.
Yes, because since Director General of Police did not act upon,
Okay.
so
The
then
49 is before the DGP.
the
Then-
first is before the DGP,
Second is before the commission.
before the commission, Lordship.
Okay. Then
So he has lodged a complaint. So here I would like to just, what is the, as for the Protection of Human Rights Act, what is the definition of human rights? 2D of the Act, Lordship.
we'll come to that. Before that, what are you challenging here?
Challenging here is that
Annexure
the
4.
entire proceeding,
Annexure 4.
entire proceeding, based on the complaint, annexure 2, the case is being registered before the
Okay.
Human Rights Commission.
Okay. What is annexure 4? What is the order? What does it say?
Lordship, then 29/11/2024, direction was made by to the ERO to make an inquiry. So with regard to that, ERO of that particular area has made inquiry with regard to the voter identity card of the petitioner.
And page annexure 3 is the report.
Annexure 3 is the report.
Okay. What does it say?
It says that it's not obtained fraudulently. It has stated how, with the due process of law, the petitioner has obtained the voter identity card. Further, as per the affidavit annex documents and from the reliable sources, it is to inform you that Sri Kalija Chakma is a resident of so-and-so since 1965, based on his refugee parents' migration from East Pakistan during so-and-so to the state of Arunachal Pradesh. He has not shifted to any other place, rebutting his rationale for the deletion of his name. Also quoting the judgment of Honorable Supreme Court and High Court, the High Court Delhi, wide order dated so-and-so and so-and-so respectively regarding the grant of citizenship to the Chakmas of Arunachal Pradesh. In reply to the second direction by the commission, it is to highlight that Sri Kalija Chakma has 3 brothers and all are enrolled at block number so and so. The refugee card of the parents along with brothers are appended herewith for your perusal, but barring the refugee card of the defendants as he assets the loss during the fire mishap in Kokila. The loss certificate is affixed in this letter. Additionally, the head Gaumbura of Holongi and Gaumburas of Kokila have given their acknowledgement in the affidavit apprehended vis-a-vis the bona fide of the defendant's family. It is also to inform that a shop permit against Sri Kalija Chakma has been issued by ESC Balijan in the year
Okay.
so and so.
Okay, then,
So it's in my favor.
then the,
Then when
come
on
to page 4, page annexure 4. What does it say here now?
it says that it has given deterrent order, Lordship, operative part I'm reading out. Commission deems the action of so-and-so Rava electoral registration officer, page 60, Lordship, as a grave deficiency of the commission and gives the final opportunity to him to generate Form 7 from system regarding voter ID of so-and-so Kalija Chakma as per Election Commission of India's direction so-and-so. And then subsequently, Lordship, electoral registration officer is herewith issued summon under section 13 of the Protection of Human Rights Act 1993 to personally appear before the commission at 10:30 a.m. on 11:30 a.m. on 14th March 2025 with the action taken report which shall be dispensed with the ATI in receipt on or before 11:30 on 14th March 2025. If the ERO fails to comply with the present direction within 4 weeks, the commission shall be constrained to recommend disciplinary proceeding against so-and-so ERO of so-and-so constituency and further initiate contempt proceeding under section 13. So I would like to rely upon what is the powers and function of the Human Rights Commission.
Who is before the court? The ERO?
No, the petitioner, because petitioner's voter ID is, they are doubting and which they don't have jurisdiction, Lordship.
No, what is the action being contemplated against the petitioner today?
Petitioner is that they have verified, they have given, ERO has given in favor of the petitioner, his report 15/1/2025 is in favor of the petitioner, Lordship.
That we have seen. Now, after that, the
Now,
commission has directed, please listen.
yes,
After
Lordship.
that, the commission has directed the ERO to
Yes.
appear on
Yes.
14th.
Yes, 14th is tomorrow, Lordship.
Okay. And 14th, and what will happen on 14th?
14th, then he is bounding him to cancel the voter identity card of the petitioner, which is being duly, after due process of law, is being issued. And it's not the domain of the State Human Rights Commission to direct the ERO with that regard, because it's in the list 1 of Schedule 7 of the Constitution of
All right.
India.
As on today, the ERO has given report in your favor,
Yes,
as you
Lordship.
said.
Yes.
Now, the commission is not happy with the ERO's report and summoned him on 14th. So how are you directly affected with that?
Because today I was supposed to appear before ERO, Lordship, ERO,
Where's the document asking you to appear for what?
page 90, Lordship.
90?
Yes, 90.
So what happened yesterday? Or
This is today,
Oh,
Lordship.
this is today, okay.
Yes, Lordship.
So you are only supposed to appear, that's all.
No, Lordship, then they will cancel my, and what
That
the
is your-
local standard of
that-
respondent number 7, Lordship.
That is your apprehension that it may be cancelled.
No, because
You were-
Lordship,
You were impressing upon the court that it is going to be cancelled. But this is only a letter which gives you a notice, which gives you to appear before that authority today.
and ERO also, because
Go
this
and appear.
order, because Human Rights Commission has not issued notice to the petitioner. If any decision is being taken by the commission, its principle of natural justice is violated, Lordship.
No, commission has not taken a decision as on today against you.
Lordship.
Any decision taken? It has not taken a
Lordship,
decision.
the direction which they have given, Form 7.
See, complaint given to DGP was not looked into. Complaint given to the Human Rights Commission. Commission takes take note of the
Commission
complaint.
does-
Just a minute.
Yes, Lordship.
Commission takes note of the complaint and directs the ERO to make an investigation. The ERO makes an investigation and says that there's nothing wrong with him. But then commission now says that no, there is something wrong with this because of this guidelines not being followed. So you should appear before the commission on 14th. Meanwhile, the ERO has also summoned you on 13th. That is today. So that is the steps being taken. And
Yes.
on the other side, now you say that they have no jurisdiction. We'll
Yes,
come to that.
Lordship.
We'll
Yes.
come to that.
Yes.
Before coming to that, I
Yes.
just wanted to clarify the fact that you were saying that my, what do you call it, ID card, voter's ID card is going to be cancelled today.
Not because they are asking for Form 7, Lordship. They are asking because direction is given to submit Form 7 tomorrow. So Form 7, if they submit, then that means in one way they will be cancelling and submitting before the commission,
Let
Lordship.
us see this.
Yes, Lordship. No. First, I come to the definition of human rights. Section 2D, Lordship, means the rights relating to life, liberty, equality, and dignity of the individual guaranteed by the Constitution or embodied in the international covenants and enforceable by courts in India.
From where you're reading?
Section
D.
2D, definition, Lordship.
Okay, D. Okay.
So here is complainant is from the state of Tripura and his human rights is violation and wherein court has taken, the commission has taken cognizance of it.
Complainant is from Tripura
Yes, Lordship.
and complaint is made against the petitioner
Yes, Lordship.
who is a refugee.
He is not, he is by birth, he was born here. His parents had migrated in 64. He was born here in Arunachal Pradesh.
Any relation between the complainant and the petitioner?
No relation, Lordship. And even
So
one
why-
simple thing, I just
So
want
why
to,
has the complaint come
I have no idea, Lordship.
from across the state? How
I have no idea, Lordship. One thing I would like to just state in the complaint, in the two complaints, 22-4, 2024 before the DGP and the complaint before the Human Rights Commission, Lordship, the respondent number 7, his father's name in one he has written as Manoranjan Chakma, and in one complaint before the Human Rights Commission he has written Debbarma. His name is Sanjit Debbarma.
the complainant?
Complainant, Lordship. I'll just
He's got two names.
two fathers' name.
Two
And
father's name.
two fathers' name.
Okay, we'll come to that later on. Now you stick to the definition of 2D. After 2D, what else?
Then section 12, Lordship.
Section 12.
Yes, Lordship.
Hmm.
Functions of the commission.
Yes.
The commission shall perform all or any of the following functions, namely inquire suo motu or on a petition presented to it by a victim or any person on his behalf or on a direction or order of any court into complaint of violation of human rights or abatement thereof or negligence in the prevention of such violation by a public servant. Intervene in any proceeding involving any allegation of violation of human rights pending before a court with the approval of such court. Then see, visit notwithstanding anything contained in any other law for the time being in force, any jail or other institution under the control of the state government where persons are detained or lodged for the purpose of treatment, reformation, or protection for the study of the living condition of the inmates thereof and make recommendations thereon to the government. Review the safeguards provided by or under the Constitution or any law for the time being in force for the protection of human rights and recommend measures for their effective implementation.
All right. So these are the functions.
Yes, Lordship. And then if I take to section 20, section 21, Lordship. 21(5). A state commission may inquire into the violation of human rights only in respect of matters relatable to any of the entries enumerated in list 2 and list 3 in the 7th schedule of the Constitution, Lordship.
Yes.
So, Lordship. So, if we see the 7th schedule,
Mm.
list 1,
Mm.
कितना है? 17, Lordship. 17 is citizenship, naturalization, and aliens. Is its and wherein the questioning the citizenship of the petitioner. And 72 also, Lordship, in list
You're referring to list? Which list?
of the Constitution,
List number,
list 1, Lordship.
this one.
List 1, entry 17, Lordship, and entry 72, Lordship. So this is
Entry 17
17, 17
and 72.
and 72. These are in list 1. The state commission doesn't have power to intervene in list 1, has only power with regard to list 2 and list 3, Lordship.
72 is regarding election to parliament.
Yes, Lordship. And legislature of states.
What does the section say? Section
Section 21(5).
5.
A state commission may inquire into violation of human rights only in respect of matters relatable to any of the entries enumerated in list 2 and list 3 in the 7th schedule of the
Okay,
Constitution.
list 2 and list 3 only. not
Yes,
list 1.
Lordship.
And you say list 1 is regarding the citizenship. and
Yes,
naturalization
yes,
of that?
Lordship.
Okay.
It's a prerogative only of the election commission, Lordship.
Now, who have you made a party here in the writ petition?
A writ petition, Lordship. First party is the state of Arunachal Pradesh. Then the State Human Rights Commission. Then the acting chairperson. Chairperson is the present acting chairperson. He is a one person who is running that because the quorum is not there. Acting chairperson. Then the Election Commission of India. District election.
Will issue notice. Mr. Riram, anything you want to submit?
No, Your Lordship, without instruction.
Your good name, heard Miss D. Ghosh. Please write down, heard Miss D. Ghosh, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that by filing this writ petition, the petitioner has challenged the proceedings initiated by the Arunachal Pradesh State Human Rights Commission against the petitioner, on the ground that the same is without any jurisdiction conferred upon the state authority by law. Stop the learned counsel submits that a complaint was submitted by the respondent number
7, Lordship.
7 before the State Director General of Police on 22/4/2024, stating that the petitioner is in possession of a what do you call that? Possession of a
Voter ID through fraudulent means.
a voter ID
Yes,
she has secured through fraudulent means. Since no steps was taken by the said authority, the respondent number 7 again filed a complaint before the State Human Rights Commission. On what is the date?
on 15th, sorry, Lordship, he next complaint is,
Not legible.
no,
Page 54 is not legible.
15/5, Lordship,
On 15/5,
2024.
2024. Stop upon receipt of the same. Oh, this is respondent number 2, isn't it?
Yes, respondent number 3, more particularly acting chief
Okay.
chairperson.
You write like this, another complaint before the State Human Rights Commission, I said, no? Within bracket, you write respondent number 3 on so and so. Stop acting upon the said complaint. The respondent number 3 directed the
ERO, Lordship.
Electoral Registration Officer, bracket ERO, 14 Doimuk, ST Assembly Constituency, Papumpara District, Balijan, to make an investigation into the matter. Stop. The ERO
Yes, Lordship.
thereafter submitted the action taken report to the respondent number 3 on 15/1/2025, stating that there was no reasonable cause to initiate any action against the petitioner. Stop. Not satisfied with the same, the respondent number 3 on 13/2/2025 passed an order summoning the ERO and contemplating disciplinary action and contemplating the recommendation of disciplinary action if the ERO failed to comply with its direction. Stop. Pursuant thereto, the petitioner has been summoned by the ERO to appear on 12th, on 13/3/2025, which is today. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that it is the apprehension of the petitioner that the voter ID card of the petitioner is going to be cancelled in view of the complaint submitted by the respondent number 7. Given a report in favor of the petitioner. A perusal of the definition of human rights as provided under section 2 bracket small d of the Protection of Human Rights Act, 1993, bracket the Act, close bracket, and also section 12 under chapter 3, Roman 3, and section 21 under chapter Roman 5. 21, after 21, you write within bracket 5, small 5, not small, 5 only. And also section 21, bracket 5, under chapter Roman 5. And further, in view of the entry 17 and 72 in the in list 1, bracket union list of the 7th schedule, comma, the respondent number 3 has no jurisdiction to entertain such a complaint. Stop being highly aggrieved. The petitioner has filed instant writ petition. Next para, in view of above, issue notice of motion, returnable by 3 weeks. Mr. Waideram, learned,
Your Lordship, I'm for 1, 5, and 6.
you learned senior government advocate.
No, junior government.
Yeah, learned Waideram, learned junior government advocate.
1, 5, and 6, Your Lordship.
Accept notice on behalf of respondent numbers 1, 5, and 6. Petitioner to serve requisite extra copies of the writ petition to the learned State Council. Stop. State Council within 3 working days. Next para. The petitioner shall also take steps for service of notice upon the remaining respondents by registered post with AD due within 3 working days. List the matter again. You're from outstation.
Yes, Lordship.
You're coming again.
Yes, Lordship.
When-
Lordship, meanwhile, Lordship, I may be protected, Lordship. That's a
Give me a date. When
proce-
can you-
proceeding before the Human Rights Commission may be stayed, Lordship.
Just a minute. Today's 13. I said 3 weeks, isn't it? We list it before the vacation. List the matter again on 8th of April,
Yes.
2025. Stop having regard to the projection made by the petitioner. The proceeding before the State Human Rights Commission shall be stayed till the next returnable date. All right.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Deeply obliged.
Okay.
Yes.